Hello, everyone. This is Jack and Ryan from AJR, and right now we are going to do our most requested live Ask Anything Chat. Our single right now is called World's Smallest Violin. We hope you like it. Thanks so much to iHeart and Romeo for having us on the show tonight. Let's get started. We're going to answer some questions.
Let's do it.
First off, Lena from Vancouver. What lyric from World's Smallest Violin runs through your head all the time?
All the time. I think smithereens. I think I'll blow up into smithereens. I think it's like a very piratey thing to say.
Ooh, feel like a pirate?
There are times
Don't
where
answer that.
Like,
Okay, next question. Hold on a sec. We'll come back to this one from Stephanie. All right, Maddie from DC. When you were starting out, what headliners did you like going out on the road with?
oh,
We opened a lot,
a lot.
and that was about 8 to 10 years ago is when
Yeah.
we were in our big opening act days.
We opened for Fifth Harmony.
When they first came off of X Factor, we
Yeah.
opened for Fifth Harmony on their first tour, I think.
Yeah, no, that was their first.
Was it their first tour after?
Andy Grammer, American authors, Ingrid Michaelson, Lindsay Sterling.
Hey,
So-
to
so
answer the
diverse.
question, Ingrid Michaelson was, she was amazing, and she was also, I would say, the most helpful for our career really taking off. That was like the last opening slot that we did before we started headlining. We basically, every night on stage, we like announced a show in that exact city like a few months later, and we're like looking at people in the eye saying, buy tickets right now. So we kind of guilted them into buying tickets in front of us. So that's how we kind of sold out our first tour, and then it kind of snowballed from there.
It worked though.
It worked, yep. Andrea from Montreal, what are some personality traits from your parents that are starting to pop out of you now that you're getting older?
Weird question.
Our dad can't really figure out when it's not appropriate to joke around. I think no matter what situation he's in, he's always going to make a joke, even if it's not appropriate at all. I feel like
Is that
we do
coming out?
I feel like at least I'm starting to do that as well. What about you?
Dad's
Way too much dead space.
I want to
So much dead space.
We'll cut that out.
Okay.
Dad's generosity.
Nice.
That's true. I think that I've become a more generous person. It's like giving to.
It was supposed to be a self-deprecating thing.
No.
So, Blue from Tucson, Arizona. Do you think part of the reason OKO was so successful was because the lyrics were more personal? Is this something that will carry forward to the new album?
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I think
It was the most personal album we had done up until that point. I think we were really inspired by Karma from Neo Theater. That was really the standout that stuck with us because it's a therapy session and it's so introspective and inward, as opposed to a lot of the stuff on The Click was very outward. It was very, my friends are doing this, or parties, or a best friend song, or whatever it is. And Karma was very much internal and thinking about my whole life from inside. And so OKO kind of was that exploded. And I think the next album, is actually that even exploded more. I would say this next album is actually even more personal than OKO.
All right. Sophie from Franklin, Ohio. Can you still walk around in public and go unnoticed? Yeah, definitely. I would say we get recognized once a day by a very sweet individual that's very polite. I think that the hat does a lot for me. When I have it on, I'm a lot more recognizable. When I take it off, I'm human garbage.
Oh.
People, they
No.
they avoid me. Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
We talked
Yes.
about this. I think Adam gets recognized the most out of any of us.
For
though.
some reason.
Yeah.
We should do something about that. Eva from
Adam should not be in the Ask Anything Chat. That's what we should do.
that is what we did about it. Eva from Buffalo, New York. Which one of you cracks up the other the most? Ryan hasn't made me laugh in a long time.
watch this. What did the grocery store guy? Why couldn't he get married? Because he can't elope.
Corey from West Palm, Florida. Just shaking the camera so much. Stop. I know you're regular people like us, but because of your tour schedule, do you count down the days to your next vacation? Is your life a vacation?
Oh, wow.
What an interesting phrasing. You know what? That's actually a great question.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like just with something about our work ethic. We're like addicted to working. We always have. Like even when I remember when we used to go on vacations, we would always work all through the vacation, come up with next ideas for tours or songs or whatever it is. And I think that's just a continuation. I think we just blend the two, work and vacation, together. I think not a day goes by where we don't work, right? I feel like we've never taken a day off.
And tour feels like vacation in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that too.
All right. Space from Mooresville, North Carolina. What was it like working with the Blue Man Group? It was fantastic working with the Blue Man Group. We've been fans for such a long time. A lot of our show when we were first starting out was very much inspired by their energy that they bring on stage. So it was a dream come true. And they made a great little bridge. And we played it live with them a bunch, which was literally a dream come true. And you have anything you want to add to that? The blue paint is hard to get off. Sorry, go ahead.
When you say literally a dream come true, did you have a dream that you were playing with them and then it came true?
Yes.
Yes. Next question.
Yes. Ashley, interesting. Ashley from Atlanta, Georgia. Are you still in touch with your childhood friends or school friends?
Wow, a few of them. Question. People act a little weird when you get successful. I've noticed that. It's like interesting. They're like, sometimes treat you different, like laugh at your jokes more or make sure to not laugh at your jokes because they don't want to act like they're laughing at your jokes.
That's to your face. And then I've seen what happens when you turn around.
What's that?
Just ruthless, horrible, horrible insults about you and how big your head has gotten and just how ugly your smile has gotten. That you see that?
This thing?
Oh, God. I think we could do one more. Hold on. This is an interesting one. When you hear Lexi from Baltimore... Lexi from Baltimore said, when you hear yourself on the radio, does it sound like the little voice in your head?
Whoa, weird. I feel like after mixing it and after working on it, because we're just writing it ourselves, it's not like we send it over, and we're also producing it too. It's not like we send it over to a producer. We haven't heard it in a month, and now we hear it back with fresh ears. We're constantly listening to it. So by the time it comes out, we've listened to it like 1,000 times already. So often it doesn't even sound like a song to us anymore. Yep. And so when we hear it on the radio, often all we're thinking about is, did we make that snare a little bit too loud? Or is this vocal EQ'd correctly? Or at least that's what I'm thinking.
So used to the natural flow of the radio, like all these songs that I'm like, that belongs. And often it just sounds like they like stuck ours in there. And I'm like, does that even belong on there? That's so interesting because of how close we are to it.
Right,
I just know that in such a different way than I know Dua Lipa songs or Lizzo songs.
Like, that one's a demo, right? That's not a finished song.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. That was our Ask Me Anything chat. Thanks so much for having us. We hope we gave you some good answers. Ryan, one more joke for the road.
See you later, alligator.